Now, most people, myself included, in the past, thought that reincarnation is cool. It's great, I get another chance. So if I don't do tshuva now, I'll do tshuva next time. So I do tshuva. If I'm not going to keep Shabbat now, Hashem's going to return it. These tzaddikim are telling me that I'm going to come back again. Some say we're going to come back 3 times. Some say more. There's Divrei Chazal says that 3 times you come back, and people think, oh, I only have 3 chances, so obviously if I'm here, this may be my last chance, maybe not. It's a 50-50 shot. So to explain that, it's not 3 chances. It could be many, many chances. It's just 3 chances as a human being. 3 chances in a row as a human being. After that, it's a Baal Chaim. After that, it's an animal. After that, it could be a plant. And after that, it could be a domem, a rock. There is different proofs, scientific proofs of that too. Anyone that wants to look at it, there's actually rocks that move. In the desert, different places in the desert, in the United States, in the Middle East, in different places around the world that have deserts, there are actually rocks that move. Now, obviously, they don't move like us. They don't go to the, to the store in 5 minutes. But if they actually took cameras and they left them there for an extended period of time, and they saw that the actual rocks moved across the desert, and they made streaks on the ground. Just like the car behind me that was right before it smashed into me made some streaks, the rocks also make some streaks. There's also a pasuk in the Torah where it says the rocks that scream. What do you mean rocks that scream? Why is a rock screaming? So there's a part of a soul there. So that's one. So it's not 3 times and we're out, it's 3 times as a human being. Now, obviously, an animal can't do the ultimate tshuva like a human being can. So in essence, the animal's goal would be if there is a soul in it. Not every animal has a soul. Some are just animals. Some have a human soul in them, which is a huge level of suffering, by the way, for the wrong soul to be in the wrong, the right soul to be in the wrong body. But in essence, this is a topic that a lot of people don't feel comfortable with, because when you really understand a Gilgul, when you really understand a reincarnation, you understand that in general, all reincarnations, all of them are a form of punishment. It's not a good thing. It's a good thing because it's a form of Hashem's mercy, not to give us, eternal punishment, chas v'shalom, but it is a punishment. Because once the soul leaves this world, it gets an opportunity to see the real world. And once it sees the real world, it sees that there's Gan Eden, eternal good, eternal greatness, eternal pleasure. And then it's being told, hey, listen, you got to go back. You got to go back. What is it like? The sages explain that this is like someone who had some financial issues and told his family, listen, I'm going to go away to a faraway place to go make some money, and I'll come back in a few years. Not like today where you go on a plane, 3 hours later you're in a different country. Back then you had to travel. You had to travel on a boat. Sometimes just a trip will take 6-7 months. So he went 6-7 months on a boat. Now if he went for 6 months on a boat, he's not going to stay there for a month. He worked there for a few years, 2, 3, 4 years. After that, same trip back, he's already gone for 5 years. He sends a letter before he got back, so make sure that the family waits for him at where he's going to land. Finally, he gets there. He's about to give his family a big hug and a kiss. And the border patrol stops him and says, oh, we have a description of someone that looks exactly like you. And it says here that we're not allowed to let you in. He says, why? What did I do? So, you borrowed $10. $10 from some guy named Shmuley in the place that you were in, and you have to return it. Because you know how long it took me to get here? It took me 6 months to get here. And I've been gone for 4 years. And in 6 months, I've been gone for 5 years. You want me to go back all the way over there for $10? Listen, I'll give you $1,000. Give me $1,000. What's $10? I'm going to go back there for $10? I'll give you $1,000. You send it to him. And keep the other $900 for yourself. Sorry, sir. We're honest people. We don't do such a service. Only way is for you to go back, pay the $10, and then come back. This is what a Gilgul is. This is what a reincarnation is. Someone that borrowed $10 from a friend. Someone that borrowed $100 from a family member and did not return it in their life unless that person said machulecha, 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 meaning I forgive you, which most people don't really think about that. Unless that debt was forgiven, it's considered stealing. It's considered gezel. You stole it. And no one that has gezel on his hands can go into Gan Eden. Meaning you could be Rabbi Akiva. You can have mitzvot like Moshe Rabbeinu. You get to Gan Eden, the gate, sorry sir, you still owe $10 to Tzvika back in Israel. You have to go back. They have to put you into another body, and this, they say, Chazal says, is a higher level of suffering than some parts of Gehenom. Because here you saw, it was right there, it was within your reach. I made all my mitzvot, I did shuvah, I kept Shabbat, I kept this, I kept that. $10 I have to go back to this life of suffering. And who says that I'm going to survive? I'm going to do tshuva again. That I'm going to keep mitzvot this time. I'm not going to fall for the girl. I'm not going to fall for the guy. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Who knows? Gilgul is not exactly something we should rely on. You have a chance. You have a chance to do tshuva now. You have a chance to do good now.